How to deal with social anxiety and 3 tips to overcome anxiety. Well, hello love, I'm glad you're here, and this is a little bit different of a video that I'm doing here. Typically here, my name is Arica Angelo, I guess I should introduce myself, but here we talk about attraction, sex, love, dating, relationships, but I want to go in a little bit of a different direction because I feel like this topic of social anxiety and anxiety itself is something that affects a lot of men today. Many times I will see in my comment thread where you guys say, help, I'm dealing with anxiety. You're telling me to go out and talk to women, and I can't even get past myself and my own anxiety. So I want to talk about that here because I believe it's a very powerful subject, and it's one that's very near and dear to my own heart because I too have dealt and I deal with anxiety. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and stay to the very end because I will offer you a word of encouragement. We're going to take a different approach on anxiety. I feel like anxiety is a topic that we're all getting more comfortable with. We can all come out and say, hey, I didn't even realize it, but I've been dealing with anxiety this whole time. For me, myself, it wasn't until I started having actual panic attacks that I realized, hey, I might deal with anxiety. I had a very traumatic thing happen where my sister was hit by a drunk driver, and she has been living in a nursing home ever since. And going through something that traumatic really elicited extreme anxiety in me, where I would just have full-on panic attacks if something happened to my sister, if she'd get pneumonia and was rushed to the hospital. Like anything like that would just create these massive panic attacks. So when I say that this is near and dear to my heart, my love, I assure you, this is something that I'm very close to. So I want to share with you some things that I have done to help overcome anxiety in very difficult situations where I should be on the floor in a full-on panic attack, but I found ways to cheat it and work through it and around it. So very practically, sometimes when we have anxiety, there are things in our body physically. Let's forget the mental stuff for just a moment. Let's put a pause on that. Our body is in need of supplements and nutrients that we're deprived of. And so I have found, for me personally, if I'm going through a rough time in my life and I know that that's when anxiety is really gearing up, for me, I will always take magnesium. And I take a magnesium, I believe it's by Nature's Way. I'll put a link below in the description because there are so many brands out there. I will include the one that I personally use that has helped me tremendously. Let me tell you, if I will take that in the daytime and if I take it before I go to bed, it helps me out so much. But if I'm having a lot of anxiety, taking it consistently helps me out tremendously. So I want you to try that out. If you deal with anxiety, try some magnesium. But I want you to take account, how are you taking care of your body? If you're drinking a lot, if you are doing a lot of drugs and you already deal with anxiety, then what the hell are you thinking? I know you're trying to get out of your mind. You're trying to escape it. I understand. But babe, you have to be practical. This is a machine here and it's trying to support you. But if you are tearing that machine apart by doing drugs and by drinking a lot, you're not helping this machine support you. So it's kind of like the Jerry Maguire line, help me, help you. That's what your body is saying, help me out. So if you're not eating the right foods, you're not exercising, you're not getting rest, you're not taking the supplements that your body needs, then this could be a reason why you have a lot of social anxiety, why anxiety is gearing up, why every time you go to meet people, you're just like, Sometimes just something as simple as taking some magnesium and making sure that you're giving your body the proper nourishment that it needs is as simple as that. So I want you to really make sure that you are being accountable to you and taking care of that beautiful body that supports you so well. The next thing I want to encourage you with, if you deal with social anxiety, is right before you go out, make sure that you either meditate or do yoga. And some yoga involves meditation. And you know what? That stuff is free, my man. You can find it right on YouTube. There are plenty of yogis who are doing meditation and free yoga videos, but just getting you back in your body. Typically, anxiety gets us out of our body and really trapped in our head. It gets those thoughts just racing hard and strong. So before you go out, make sure that you meditate. Make sure that you do some yoga. I have a beautiful meditation that I found, of course, here on YouTube, and I will put a link to that as well. It's a Vipassana, I think I'm saying that right, meditation. It's a very gentle meditation. It's very simple, and it's something that I do. And when I do this meditation, it really grounds me, gets me calm, gets me back in my body, gets me less out of my mind, and really brings that anxiety down. And now for some practical advice. You're like, okay, Arica, we've talked about my body. Now you're talking about my well-being and my soul and my spirit with meditation and yoga, but give me some practical advice. Okay, I will. But make sure, like I said, that you stay till the very end so that I can encourage you with this, so that you feel energized and like you know what to do. And if you're watching this and you haven't taken that attraction quiz, then you really should do that too, because it's pretty cool and there's some cool tools to help you out. And the third one is this, to help you move through social anxiety. The third tip that I will share with you is start playing a game to talk to people. That's right. To get you out of that box of I have social anxiety, put yourself to the test socially. Meaning, today I'm going to talk to people with yellow shirts. Whoever is wearing yellow shirt, yellow dress, yellow pants, I don't care. Whoever it is, if they're wearing a hint of yellow, I'm talking to them today. And so you find reasons to talk to this person, whether it's, hey, I really like your shirt. Excuse me, do you have the time? My watch isn't working. Finding out a reason to just go and talk to those people. Why? Why are you playing this game? Why am I talking to people with yellow shirts? Arica and Angelo, please help me understand this. The reason why is it's like a muscle. You know, you think about it, if you're going to the gym and you're trying to build your triceps, you are going to do some exercises that really build triceps, right? You're not going to show up at the gym and just do your abs every day. Well, if you have problems or if you have a challenge with being social, well, then you want to work that social muscle. So playing a game makes it lighthearted, it makes it fun, and it gives you a challenge. It stirs up that courage inside of you so that you can help move through the anxiety. So that's right, anyone who has a yellow shirt, whatever game you want to play, whoever's wearing high heels today, whatever the case may be, finding a way to play a game, making it fun for yourself so that you can start building that social tool that you already have. You just need to put it to work, put it to practice. So in the comment section below, I want you to tell me which of these three are you not doing so well with, and you're like, I need to pay attention to that, Arica. Is it the practical side, that you need to take care of your body, taking the right supplements, trying magnesium, trying to eat better foods, drinking less, doing drugs less, sleeping more? Is it that practical side? Or is it my second tip of meditating and doing some yoga before you go out to connect you back to your body and get you a little less outside of your head to give that brain a break? Or is it my third tip? You just need a good challenge. You got to play the yellow shirt game, going out and speaking to whoever you can just to build that social muscle to prove to you that you have what it takes. And now for your daily dose of encouragement. Look, I get it. If you are dealing with anxiety, social anxiety, it's frustrating, right? It's much easier to stay inside and watch these YouTube videos and get infiltrated with tons of information. But to actually go out into the world and put it to work, to put it to practice, can be terrifying. So one, know that you're not alone. You're not alone in this, babe. You're not alone in this. You need to hear that there are plenty of people who are just like you, who have the same challenge as you. But listen, there are tools that you can put into practice, like the tools that I've shared with you today. So know that you're not helpless. Know that this is not the end of the world. Know that you will not be defeated by this. And sometimes, my love, it's just taking one step at a time. Maybe for you, it's just, I can just take magnesium. I'm gonna start there. Whatever the case may be, take one step at a time. But know, my dear, that you have what it takes to overcome this, to walk through it, to get on the other side of it. And know that in your journey in this, that you, my dear, you're loved. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.